Hey guys, welcome back to Movie Key Production channel. My name is Nelson Sniddles. In this video, it's going to be physical media haul for the month of February 2023. So sit back because there's a lot of good stuff here. So it's a great balance between boutique label and new release titles. And I got some stuff from eBay. And there's one particular title, the very special title. I'm going to say the best for last. It's a title I've been wanting to own. It's a film I always want to see. So that can be the very end of the video, so it had to do with one of my favorite filmmakers of all time. So let's get right into it. Let's go to the eBay pickups and the non-newer release title that already came out like months ago. Fury. This is directed by Chris Lang. This I got for on sale on Amazon for around $8 for a Warner Archive title. Yeah, I had a jump on it. One is a Chris Lang movie, and two is starring Spencer Tracy. Sign me up. And I believe this is a film noir, but I bought it blindly because it's directed by Chris Lang. That's the only reason why I bought this. Not only is it a one archive title, it's a Chris Lang film. I'm a big fan of his filmography, from Metropolis to Spies, Woman in the Moon, M, Ministry of Fear. Great filmmaker, and have not checked out a lot of his talkies. I am knowledgeable more of his silent film, like I mentioned previously, like Metropolis and stuff, and other great silent film work that he had done. I really want to dive into more of his talkies movies from the 30s and the 40s and 50s. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out Fury for the first time. Halloween Ends. Yeah, I'm still very conflicted by this movie. Did I love it? I don't know. Did I liked it? I don't know. Did I hate it? I don't know. The last time I saw this film was probably in theaters, and it kind of left me in the best sour taste in my mouth. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get this when it first came out, on release date, because I was in Spain when this came out. So I was really worried that this is gonna sell out. Thankfully, my local Best Buy has 2 more copies left. So, because I own Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills on Steelbooks. So, now look complete and nice and all together with all the Steelbooks and all that. Am I planning to revisit this film? Yes, I am planning to revisit this film and give it another chance. Probably in October month, because I really want to revisit all the entire Halloween franchise except Rob Zombie, because I'm never going to revisit those films. But yeah, conflicted film. Jamie Lee Curtis is great as always. I love her. I mean, I will always support her. I mean, I love her to death. She's great. It's just some cool kills. It's just the story. That's my main problem with this movie. It's the story. I didn't engage to the story, what I'm trying to say. Yeah. It's a nice looking steelbook. I mean, beautiful artwork. I love the colors. It pops. It's nice. I mean, the titles in embossed. It look cool. It's just the movie, kind of let me disappointed. That's just why I'm not looking for the Exorcist sequel that David Gordon Green going to direct. I'm not looking forward to seeing those. Anyways, the next 3 are Digibooks from eBay. I got it really cheap. They were all brand new factory sealed except one. But they were really cheap, like $10, $13, $20 range, around that range. So the first one is East of Eden. I have not seen any single of James Dean work. I heard nothing but great things about his performance as an actor, and I've heard really good things about this film. This is directed by Elia Kazan, who did Under Waterfront. Great filmmaker for what I've seen so far. And yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking digibook. My only gripe, there's a big dent on the spine. I don't know if you can see it. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It's a digibook. I'm a sucker for digibooks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking some James Dean work that I have not seen before. Really, really excited. So that's East of Eden. Rebel Without a Cause. I heard nothing but great things about this film, especially for James Dean performances. Really look forward to checking this one out. It is directed by Nicholas Ray, who did Johnny Guitar, Bigger Than Life, and the iconic classic In a Lonely Place starring Humphrey Bogart. So I'm expecting greatness with this film because I heard nothing but great things about this film. I've seen like a couple clips from my film class and also a little snippet of the movie in La La Land when Sebastian and Maya, is it Mia? Go on to the movie theater and watch this film actually on a date, on their first date. I've been wanting to see this film for years and it's finally gonna happen since the 4K is coming up really soon. Yeah, I know why get this because the 4K is coming up really soon. Well, one, it's a digibook. I love digibook. I'm a big fan of digibooks. And two, yes, I'm also gonna get the 4K because I'm into 4K. But as a collector, I had to get it. It was cheap. It was like $10 for this film for a brand new factory sealed digibook. So cannot wait to check out Rebel Without Cause when the 4K comes out really soon. I believe in April, something like that. So yeah, The Color Purple. I had to get it for my Steven Spielberg collection. One is brand new factory sealed, and two, it's a digibook format. I do already own this film on a standard Blu-ray release, which I'm not gonna sell because that's the copy I'm going to watch. This one's gonna stay in seals. Like last month, I got Empire of the Sun. Now I got The Color Purple. So I got pretty much every Steven Spielberg movie that came out on digibook. I believe Jaws, E.T., Empire of the Sun, and The Color Purple. I believe that's all. I have to double check on that. If not, I'll find more. Love this movie. Wonderful, powerful. Whoopi Goldberg, Oprah Winfrey, Danny Glover. Great cast, great film. It's beautiful. It's heartbreaking, and I'm just happy to own a digibook on this particular film in my Steven Spielberg collection. So yeah, that's The Color Purple. Little Miss Sunshine. Wonderful. Wonderful. This was my first time watch, and it blew me away how great of a film this is. Great cast. I mean, let me read you the cast. We got Greg Kinnear, Steve Carell, Toni Collette, Paul Dano, episode President, and Alan Arkin, as well Bryan Cranston is in this movie. Is wonderful. Everything about this movie is so engaging, it's so much fun, it's so heartwarming at the same time. It's real, it's natural, the cast alone is stunning, stellar. I mean, Toni Collette, I love her. Paul Dano, great actor. One day he's gonna win an Oscar in the future. Steve Carell, big fan from The Office. I love his dramatic works as well. He banished that performance from Steve Carell in this movie from comedy to dramatic role in this film. He amazing as always. Great cast, very cute story, very heartwarming. Well, it's not a cute story. There's a lot going on in their lives. It's wonderful. Becoming a new favorite of mine. Love Little Miss Sunshine. The Invisible Man, directed by Leigh Whannell. This film rules. I love every minute of this movie, and I cannot wait to revisit it again on 4K. This and Onward was my last film I watched in a movie theater actually before lockdown happened. So it was, how you say, it was a monumental memory of me that I saw this film before lockdown ever happened or started in a theater. So it was really sad, like to say that, because that was a very weird time in 2020. Love this movie. I remember so vividly of the memory. I was so shocked by this movie, and also I was so in awe by this movie, by the filmmaking aspect of it, the performances. Everything about this movie just rules. I love Leigh Whannell. I need to check out Upgrade. That's one other Leigh Whannell film that I have not yet checked out. But yeah, love this movie. It was more than Upgrade. I plan to sell my Blu-ray copy and keep the 4K with me because 4K is better. Frozen and Frozen 2, these are upgrades as well. Plan to sell out my Blu-ray copies of Frozen and Frozen 2. Really good movie. I mean, Frozen is a bit overrated in my opinion. I prefer Tangled over Frozen. And I wish Tangled got more attention just like how Frozen did. Because this film had been overplayed so many times. However, Frozen 2, I actually prefer Frozen 2 over Frozen, in my opinion. I actually like the story better. I like the music better. Yeah, I like Frozen 2 better than Frozen, in my opinion. And obviously the animation has been becoming so much better over the years, so the animation is quite better than Frozen, in my opinion. As we all see any Disney movies over the years, the animation will become better and better each film entry. So Frozen 2 looks, I remember correctly, in the movie that I saw, looks stunning, and I cannot wait to revisit this film because I'm in the mood of revisiting those two films because they just announced they're going to do Frozen 3, which I'm actually kind of really excited for that because I think that can be the end of everything. Maybe, who knows? They might do Frozen 4 or 5, whatever. Hopefully that will be a conclusion to this trilogy. So yeah, I got Frozen and Frozen 2. Also, I love Into the Unknown. That's a great song in Frozen 2. Letting Go is overplayed so many times. Into the Unknown, for whatever reason, it never overplayed just how Let It Go did. That's the main reason why I still like Into the Unknown song, because it was not overplayed so many times like Let It Go. Anyway, so yeah, that's Frozen 1 and 2 on 4K. I'm sure it's gonna look great on 4K because, yeah. Now we go on to newer release titles. My number one favorite film of 2022, The Fabelmans, started by Steven Spielberg, one of my favorite filmmakers of all time. Oh, this film. I cannot wait to revisit this film again on 4K. I haven't had the time to revisit this film yet when I got this on 4K. This was a day one purchase. I need this film in my collection, into my Steven Spielberg filmography collection on Blu-ray and 4K. So I'm up to date with his entire filmography on physical media, which is great. Love this film. So special. I drove 4 hours away from my hometown to see this film because it was now playing near me in my hometown I'm currently at. So it's a very special film. It's beautiful. It's powerful. Nominated for Best Picture. So this Sunday, is going to be the Oscars. So you never know, this might win Best Picture. I'm torn to Everything Everywhere All at Once. But still, The Fabelmans is a beautiful film. Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Love this movie. Oh my gosh. This film blew me away when I first saw it in the theaters. I didn't expect this film to be great. I went in, kind of excited. I love the animation style that I saw in the trailers. I was a big fan of the first Puss in Boots movie. I think it's an underrated gem. This film, however, The Last Wish, the sequel to the first Puss in Boots that came out years ago, 2011, 2010, something like that, when I was like a kid. It blew that first film out of the water. Like, it's so much better. The story is so much better. The character-driven moment is so much better in the first film. Everything about this film is just so much fun and so special. We explore a little bit into Puss in Boots' life, and as well what he is at the moment in this movie and what he's going through. It's so much fun. And the way they use all the fairy tales characters with Goldilocks and the Three Bears, new addition to the team, Perrito, because I love that character. I was first going in really worried that he might be annoying. No, he's delightful. That's the character right here, Perrito. So much fun, wonderful. I cannot wait to visit this film on 4K. I'm sure it's going to look stunning. I love the animation style of this movie. If they are going to continue using this same animation style for example, like Kung Fu Panda 4 or Shrek 5, I'm down. Because I love the animation style. It's so energetic, it's so quick. Training Day. This one I have not yet watched. It's a blind buy. It's going to be a first time watch. This is starring Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke. The cast alone sold me. This is one of those Blu-rays for over the years that I have on my hands, but I always put it back. I never got around buying the Blu-ray for years since my early days in Blu-ray collecting. That's in 12. 13, something like that. It's a long time ago. I was 14, 13 years old. Wow. I'm getting old. I heard great things about this movie. I believe this is directed by, who's the director? Is it Antoine Fuqua? I believe. Yeah, Antoine Fuqua, who did the Equalizer movies and the Magnificent Seven remake. I am looking forward to checking this one out for the first time. I heard great things about the 4K transfer in this film. Now, interesting things about this 4K release. Notice something different? Notice something unique about this 4K release? Notice something, odd about this one? Yeah, they put a Blu-ray case instead of 4K case. I don't know why. It's still sealed. I haven't even opened. I know it said 4K Ultra HD in the spine, so it is a 4K release. But for whatever reason, they put a Blu-ray case over the 4K release, so I had to buy a 4K empty case on eBay, something like that. OCD in me is driving me crazy because that does not. Whatever, it's weird. Warm Bodies. This is the Lionsgate 4K re-release. I have seen this movie, but it's been a long while. I saw it on Netflix like years ago. I do remember liking this movie a lot. About this zombie movie, but it's a love romance movie. I remember liking it a whole lot. Nicholas Hoult is in this. John Malkovich is in this. Teresa Palmer is in this. I remember liking it a lot, but I don't remember much. It's been a long while, so it's a nice looking steelbook. Really beautiful artwork as always. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to revisit this movie. I'm probably gonna watch it on October because sometimes I like to watch spooky movies on October instead of like this month. But yeah, that's Warm Bodies. So really great release. Now we get to the Disney stuff. There's three actually. So we have Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Really great sequel. You know, it was hard to follow because of the passing of Chadwick Boseman, and Ryan Coogler had to rewrite the entire script, and he did a great job. And Namor is amazing in this movie. I love Namor in this. He's such a fascinating character, a character I know of from the comic books. Great character in the comic books, and yeah, Strange World. This was a very interesting release. So I went to Best Buy planning to grab this. It only had the steelbooks on 4K of Strange World. They do have the Blu-ray copies, but not the regular 4K release. And then I found out that this 4K release, the standard slipcover 4K release, is a Disney Movie Club exclusive. That sucks because I have all the Walt Disney Animation Studios release, all with the slipcovers, no exclusives and all that, no steelbooks and all that, because it looks nice. The standard release on with the slipcovers and all that. And I was really disappointed that this is the Movie Club exclusive. So I went to Mercari and eBay, and I found a really good price on Mercari for $20, brand new factory sealed. I opened it so I can use the code for Disney Movie Insiders for my points. So just let you know, wondering why this is not the standard 4K release not in the stores, because this is a Disney Movie Club exclusive. For the movie itself, I thought it was a decent little film. It's not great as Encanto or Frozen 2 or Big Hero 6 or Tangled even. It's a fun movie. I'm gonna give this one a second chance because I thought there's some moments kind of drags on, and I love the animation though. The story was weak. I'll say you that. I love the character, the Kubrick characters in this movie, and the adventure that goes on. It's a decent little film. Mickey and Minnie Volume 1. These are 10 classic shorts. I do own Celebrating Mickey Blu-ray that came out years ago. 2018, 19, something like that, for the 10-year, Mickey Mouse birthday. This is celebrating Disney Studio as 100 years anniversary. So there's a big stamp, Disney 100, all over, in the back, Disney 100. So they are coming out Volume 2. So there are more shorts coming up, which is really excited because I've always wanted to see a Disney Treasure line, the DVD line, the Treasure DVD collection line, onto Blu-ray, because that'd be really, really cool. Oh, let me straighten that down, because it is crooked. Now the next section of the update is boutique titles, new release boutique titles that came out. So the first two are Laika releases from Shout Factory. These are our 4K upgrades. I'm a little disappointed by Amazon because they gave me a really bad copy. So we have the Box Trolls and Kubo and the Two Strings. Two really good movies, especially Kubo and the Two Strings. Fantastic movie. However, it came damaged. I don't know if you can see it, but the Box Trolls, there's a giant crease on spine. Giant crease on spine that kind of just, no, I do not accept it. So what I did, by the way, it's still sealed. I haven't even opened it. Like, still sealed. So it came out damaged, like on the slip covers, and those are not gonna come into my collection. So what I did, I already asked a replacement. So I'm gonna return these two, and the replacement order is coming up really soon. Actually, it's already shipped out today. So yeah, I'm really disappointed by Amazon. I don't know why they gave me a bad copies. I mean, the case itself is fine, I guess, but like the slip covers just came in damaged. It's just, this is not acceptable. Like, I don't know why. Like, Amazon sometimes can be hit and miss, but this is a miss, like, to me. Like, there's giant crease on the spine. Like, Kubo String, there's a giant crease. There's a big giant crease in the Box Trolls. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. But hopefully the replacement order will have better copies and much nicer slipcovers. Whatever. The Magnificent Seven, a fantastic western. Yes, this is the remake to the Akira Kurosawa classic masterpiece Seven Samurai, but in a western spin. Great cast: Steve McQueen, Eli Wallach, Jewel Brynner, and directed by John Sturges, who did The Great Escape. Correct me if I'm wrong by that. I believe that's the same director who did The Great Escape. Great cast, great movie, exciting, just engaging western. And yes, it is a Seven Samurai remake, but it is as great as Seven Samurai in my opinion. One of the best western movies as well. It is so good. I heard the 4K transfer is really good as well. Really looking forward to checking this one out. This is part of the Shop Select line, so this is buying $144. My only negative thing, I wish they come with a reversible sleeve. You know, the original poster, but that's okay. At least the film looks good on 4K for what I've heard. That is The Magnificent Seven. Bubba Ho-Tep, starring the wonderful Bruce Campbell. Now, this is the Scream Factory online exclusive with the slipcover, with the alternate slipcover. But that's the artwork that you can see that is available on stores and all that. But this is the South Factory online exclusive, the slipcover, because the artwork looks awesome. I heard really mixed things about this film, and especially Ken, who did not like this movie, but Tim did like this movie, so I'm hoping to like this movie. If not, that's fine. It's gonna be a great addition to the Scream Factory collection, because I love Scream Factory. So yeah, that's Bubba Ho-Tep. I hope to like this one. A Woman Kills. This is the second Radiant films I own in the collection. This is by number 8. Haven't seen it yet. I already reversed the sleeves in this release, but I'm really excited to check this one out. Romeo and Juliet. This was honestly one of my most anticipated releases of this year. This is a Criterion release. This is buying 1,171. Yeah, this film had been getting a lot of controversy between the director itself, which this is the only film that I've seen from the director named Franco Zeffirelli. I had not seen any of his works except Romeo and Juliet. This film was a special film for me because I saw this film in 9th grade when we had to read Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, and we saw this film and the Baz Luhrmann version of Romeo and Juliet, and I fell in love with this movie. How, you know, the set design, the cinematography, the cast of the Hussey is great movie. Sadly, over the recent times that we have been hearing about bad things about the director himself, because I have not seen his other films except Romeo and Juliet, so yeah, I'm not fond. I mean, I don't like the way he did to the cast, how he treated to the cast of Romeo and Juliet, which is not a good sign, not a good thing. It's just wrong. But the film is still, you know, memorable for me because I did watch this in high school. It's a special film for me to watch. I haven't revisited this film yet, but you know, I've been dying for a Blu-ray release over the years and years and years. It finally happened. Not only it finally released on Blu-ray, but it released by Criterion, one of my favorite boutique labels. And I love the cover, I love the release, but the controversy kind of made it more disappointing in my opinion. But I'm excited to revisit this film. Decision to Leave, directed by Park Chan-wook, who did Old Boy, a great film. This is also a great film. Sadly, did not get any of Oscar nominations. Not a single nomination. That is sad because this is a fantastic, fantastic film that should have gotten nominated for Foreign Language Film or Best Cinematography or Best Original Screenplay. Nothing. Amazing film. This is released by Mubi. This is my very first Mubi release in my collection. So that's very exciting for a brand new boutique label into my collection. And it's a great movie. Magnificent Warriors, starring the wonderful, now an Academy Award nominee, Michelle Yeoh. Haven't seen it. This is my very first 88 film release in my collection. And that's pretty cool because when I heard about this movie, it was immediately pre-ordered like it was a pure day one purchase for me because of the story and the cast alone. Michelle Yeoh, obviously, anything with Michelle Yeoh, I will watch. And I cannot wait to get in the Line of Duty foreign film collection box set from 88 Films. I still need to pre-order that. I have not yet pre-ordered that release yet. That's coming out in May. But anyways, Magnificent Warriors. Have not seen this film yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing it because it looks so much fun. And it's like it's set here. Michelle Yeoh stars in a rousing action adventure in the tradition of Raiders of the Lost Ark as a daredevil pilot spy who flies against the occupying Japanese forces in World War II China. That alone, that first sentence alone sold me. I'm like, I'm sold. An Indiana Jones inspired film. Yes, please. I'm excited because Michelle Yeoh is awesome. She's awesome, and I'm so happy for her recent success in Everything Everywhere All at Once, and now she's an Academy Award nominee, which is really exciting for her career, and I'm rooting for her. I love Cate Blanchett from Tar. Cate Blanchett is my queen. I love her, but I'm rooting for Michelle Yeoh win for the Oscar this Sunday. Love Michelle Yeoh, and this looks so much fun. And I'm actually like getting this made me even excited to watch more of Michelle Yeoh filmography. I do own Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I believe that's what it's called. I have not checked that one out. I'm really excited to check that one out because she starred in that film as well. So I'm excited. This looked awesome. It's a great release. I already did reverse the cover art, so yeah. I mean, right here, like it looks like an Indiana Jones inspired poster art, which looks so much fun. So I cannot wait to dive into this film. It looks tons of fun. Lastly but not least, Dersu Uzala, directed by one of my favorite filmmakers of all time, Akira Kurosawa. I need a moment because Dersu Uzala is a film I've been dying to watch. Years and years since I first heard about this film from Luke Ryan, aka Where's the Why Reviews, when he talked about this film in his video. This film never got a Blu-ray release here in America, here in UK as well, and in 2022 when this Blu-ray release came out, I got excited. It can be released by Imprint. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the moment, this is it. Because Criterion have been slacking on any of Kurosawa films because they have not yet released any of brand new Kurosawa films that have not yet been on Blu-ray before. The last time the Criterion ever released a Kurosawa film was Dreams, and I believe that was 2016. That was long ago. That was my teenage life. That's a release of the year for me. Dreams. I love Dreams. One of my most anticipated Blu-ray release at the time. When this came out, it was sold out really quickly on Orbit DVDs. I'm like, oh, dang it, I couldn't get it. And then I waited until it finally restocked. One day, Orbit DVD announced that in his Instagram post, this got restocked. I'm like, okay, I have to go quick. I went to OrbitDVD.com and I clicked. It was like the fastest purchase I ever clicked on. I was the flash in that moment, like boom, 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 there. It's like shut up, take my money moment, Because I want to see this film. 2, it's a Kurosawa film I have not seen before. And 3, I want to add a brand new Kurosawa film Blu-ray release in my collection. Actually, funny enough, the more I think about it, Ran, the 4K Steelbook release from Lionsgate was the last Kurosawa film that I ever purchased. So it's not Dreams, it was Ran. And that was last year. I saw the film for the first time. Last year was incredible. And this year was Dersu Uzala. I love this film. So, oh my gosh. This film is beautiful. It's about this wonderful friendship between a frontierman and the Russian captain. And they befriended along the journey that they go on in the expedition that they have to do for their assignment. It's incredible. So many wonderful moments that just literally bring a big smile on my face. And the cinematography. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about the cinematography for a moment. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's not gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous looking cinematography. One of my favorite shots in the movie is when Dersu and the captain was looking to to the up to the sky and you see the sun. Also, you see the moon, and it's clearly George Lucas having inspiration from this movie for his Star Wars. The twin moon, the twin suns, the two suns up in the sky. It's a beautiful frame. I'll put in the photo in the video. It's a beautiful still. I was in awe by the cinematography. It's a beautiful cinematography. And one of my favorite moments in this movie when Dersu and Captain had to go to their separate ways, and then the captain said Dersu, and then Dersu said Capitan. Like my heart was like warm. It was like a warm cuddle, moment. It was charming. It was so sweet. It literally bring a big smile to my face when that moment, when they say Dersu, Capitan, and the moments later, 7-year jump. This is a 7-year time jump in 1907 when they finally reunited together, and it's like Dersu, Capitan, and they hug each other. I'm like, oh wow! It's like this film is so special. Oh man. And it was also a tumultuous year for Kurosawa, because before making this movie, he was suicidal. It was gonna kill him off, but it failed. Like, he survived, obviously. And then Mosfilm, the Russian film company, helped Kurosawa, like, please make a film. And then Dersu Uzala came about, and then bam, was successful. It's great. Akira Kurosawa is one of my favorite filmmakers of all time. This film is incredible, and I'm so happy when this arrived in the mail in my doorstep. It's like Christmas all over again. Like, I was like, as soon as I got it in the mail, like on my doorstep, I watched it right after immediately when I opened the box, because I had to see it right away, and it blew me away. It's special. I'm still hoping one day that Criterion going to release this film. It is a decent Blu-ray release. It's not, 4K Blu-ray, but it's still a good looking Blu-ray release. But I'm still hoping one day Criterion will release this film in a better release with a booklet and everything. It's still a good release. Like, really wonderful stuff. There's, the case itself, different artwork. Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful release. I love the artwork, man. And, oh my god, this film is special. It is, like, as soon as I finish this movie, I check out the extras. There's really good stuff. There's mapping Kurosawa, the history of Dersu Uzala, how it came all about, how Mosfilm hired Kurosawa. And then there's the visual essay about the music. There's the interview with Julie Solomon, who was the main actor in this movie. And then we have the making the film short documentary. We have it's a great movie. This is my very first imprint title in my collection. This is Bind 158. When I finished this movie, I was so happy. Like, I watched a brand new Kurosawa film that I have not seen. Last year was Ran for me. This year is Dersu Uzala. Dersu! Capitan! That scene alone is not gonna be erased in my memory. It's stuck in my memory forever. So yeah, that is Dersu Uzala. If you have not seen it, if you're a fan of Kurosawa work, check this one out. There you have it, guys. That's everything I picked up for the month of February. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Take care.